ministry, and it's a unique ministry, is that even if you are saved and there are demons working in you, let me be very sincere with you, you might backslide because of demonic manipulations. And that is why, as a believer, you must always go for a checkup spiritually. Many of us, we go for checkup with our doctor to see our state, annual, whatever you call it. But many times we don't do an annual spiritual check to find out whether am I okay spiritually. Because many of the things that go around us are usually demonically operated and manipulated, and I'll prove to you. Now, deliverance is not a miracle. Let me explain. You can receive a miracle, and let me give an example. Maybe you have a chronic pain at your back, and you were prayed for, then you receive healing. Now, many of the things that happen to us, let me explain something. Nothing, when it comes to the concept of deliverance, nothing happens by coincidence. Everything that happens in your life is influenced by a spirit. And so, if you look at the ministry of Jesus, what many of us are not told is that 95% of the ministry of Jesus was about deliverance. But many people don't know about that. And the Spirit of the Lord has come upon me, not only to bring the gospel and the good news to the poor, but to also bring the gospel of deliverance to them that are in captivity. And if you look at the ministry of Jesus critically, he went about, even in the healing ministry, he didn't just say be healed. He said, thou deaf and dumb spirit, come out. So you realize that everything, whether it is a physical sickness or whatever, is influenced by a spirit. Now, where many of you get it wrong is that you can go to a meeting and get healed of that back pain, which is okay. But if the minister does not go to the source to really attack the thing from the source, it is only a matter of time that back pain will reoccur, and you might think that the minister is fake. No. When we come to deliverance, we are talking about laying the axe to the roots. Because you see, in deliverance, when you go and see a medical doctor, when you go to the doctor and you say you have headache, you have not said anything. Because there are several causes of headache. If you don't drink water, you can have a headache. If you are stressed, you can have a headache. If you have not eaten, you can have a headache. Now, there are several types of headache. Some headache are caused by fever. Some are caused by migraine. Some are caused by other things. Now, if you have not even visited the loo for a long time, you can still have headache. So there are several causes of headache. And that is how deliverance is. When you come to me and you tell me that I have this problem, you haven't said anything. We need to look at it from the root and find out who started this. Where is it coming from? Because you cannot confront what you don't know. Who opened the door? Who started it? Let me give an example. If you look at the family of David. Hello? When you look at the family of David, for instance, David was the one that opened the door for adultery and other things to come into the family. Because of the act of David, the generation of Jesus had to be delayed because of a mistake he did. David went ahead and killed Uriah and took Bathsheba, slept with somebody's wife, introduced murder into the family. Absalom continued it. It became a generational thing. The sword never departed because somebody opened the door and made that generation a lawful captive.